these things?
This is the problem, Kevin. There are two common denominators to the entirety of this sorry story of wreckage. One is it has been harmful to the United States, and the second is it has benefited the Chinese Communist Party, without exception. And, you know, being able to operate from Bagram, being able to go after the lithium deposits in Afghanistan, the ability to train Taliban and others with American weapons to go wage jihad against us, is all to the benefit of the Chinese communists. Now, one can argue that some of these may be short-sighted steps on their part. You know, arming and training jihadis can be a problem when you're engaged in genocide against an entire population of Muslims. But on the other hand, this so-called proto-caliphate, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, just recently brought in the Chinese and, you know, made them welcome at their summit in Pakistan, and scarcely a word was said about the mass murder and other horrors being inflicted on their co-religionists. So I think the Chinese feel that they can engage in this kind of behavior with impunity, as in so many other areas.
The only explanation that I can take, Joe Biden holds himself up as, you know, I was senator, I was vice president, I love America, I'm Joe Lunchpail, all of that. And yet, that laptop that came out, that the New York Times and the Washington Post have both admitted is real, you know, the two big glaring stories in there are Ukraine and China both giving enormous amounts of money to Hunter Biden.
Yeah. We're still now gaining access to more and more information, and it's not just Ukraine, and it's not just Ukraine and China, it's Russia as well as others. And the interesting thing is, as we're talking, the guy who has done, I think, an incredibly important job of forensically examining and making accessible not just what was known about the laptop back when the New York Times and the Washington Post and the social media platforms were all ignoring it and suppressing information about it, but also, you know, in the period we were told about, there's more. There's a lot more where that came from, and we're still exhuming it, as I say, and I think we're going to find Joe Biden is corrupt, has compromised not only himself and his family, but our country to our mortal enemies, and some of this wreckage is being done at their behest as well.
Well, not only corrupt, but now we've got a question of whether he's capable.
Well, that's
and
a
that's
given,
all in there too.
Unfortunately.